This is a university campus. What are Marines doing in this atmosphere of textbooks and T-shirts? They're here to point the way for college students to become officers of the United States Marine Corps. Let's listen as the procurement officer meets a 5/8 and a fullback.
How do you do? How do you do, sir? We received your letter, Captain, and the Marine Corps officer program sounds good. How do we get started?
You already started by showing a desire to be a Marine. Our job is to point the way. It leads to Quantico, Virginia.
Quantico?
Yes, that's where all Marine officer candidates are trained. What year are you in?
We're both juniors.
Then you'll be interested in our platoon leaders class. You'll take a 6 weeks course this summer, along with freshmen, sophomores, and juniors from all over the country. In the summer following your senior year, you'll take your second 6 weeks training course. At the end of the course, if you make the grade, you'll be commissioned second lieutenants.
Sounds good to me. But how hard do we have to hit the books?
You won't have to hit them at all during the school year. During summer training, you'll have to study enough to get the facts. That might take a little more effort for you than Mr. Strickland. But you'll get by all right if you're willing to try.
I'll try. I like this deal. 6 weeks out of each summer makes it pretty convenient, too. Gives us the rest of the summer to take it easy on the beach with a Marine Corps manual.
One thing more, Captain. Just how strenuous is this training?
Mr. Strickland, it's tough, but not beyond your capabilities, if you want to be a Marine bad enough.
Well, Strick, let's get started.
For college men who want to be Marine officers, all roads lead to the Marine Corps schools at Quantico, Virginia, on U.S. Highway number 1. The young men who enter here as students will emerge at the end of their training as leaders of men. But right now, our friends Logie and Strickland are pretty green examples of future Marines. Let's follow them through their training. As they start this first day at the base, they don't look much like Marines. But let's see if clothes do make a Marine. The eagerness among these men is uniform, but sometimes not the fit. You don't earn any points toward your commission here, but good meals are important, and officer candidates get all they can eat. And then you see your home for the next 6 weeks. After the excitement of the first day, there's plenty to talk about with your new companion.
No, it isn't. In fact, I think I'm going to enjoy it.
Pretty good shot today, too.
Oh, very good, very good.
What's the matter, you guys? Didn't you hear taps? Knock off the center and pipe down. All right, lights up. Reveille, reveille.
They say generals die at dawn, and Strickland doesn't blame them. Right now, he feels more like dying than waking up. It's going to take quite a while to get used to rising with the sun and the sergeant. But up he gets, and it's out to his first formation.
You men are here for the purpose of becoming Marines. Congratulations upon your choice of services. Upon graduation, you will be commissioned second lieutenant, officers in the United States Marine Corps. A fact which each of you may be rightfully proud. No one, friend or enemy, will argue this. Each of you must constantly bear in mind your new responsibility, that of upholding the prestige and the traditions of the Marine Corps. You are not only college students, but also Marines. The first step in becoming a Marine officer is to learn how to become a good Marine. I'm here to help you, but you must do your part by wanting to be a Marine. Now let's get started. Right, pace.
And with this introduction,
Forward.
the training gets underway. For the most part, the classroom is the whole outdoors. Leadership means the ability to give command.
Up, to left, hey, to right shoulder, ho, forward, ho, there one, two,
And the ability to follow them.
ho, all right, flank, ho, for the left, flank, ho.
It means marksmanship, teamwork, physical conditioning to withstand the long pull and the bad break. It's the little things that upset you. Basic points are fully explained.
Seat. Good evening, gentlemen. This evening you'll have an hour lecture on military leadership. The attributes of a good leader are the same throughout the world, regardless of nationality or the organization in which you're serving. How well you apply yourself in learning the skills of leading other people will decide how successful you are in military leadership.
Classroom instruction is put into immediate practice, outdoors. After you've learned to control a fire team of 4 men, you learn to control squads of 13 men. Then, platoons of 40 men. The first field problem gets underway as the instructor outlines the situation of a fire team on a typical scouting patrol. Practice hand signals. And the basic principles of security on patrol. Another field problem involves the squad's attack on a fortified position. Then it is your turn, as a Marine officer, to be in charge of a platoon of 40 men in the field, accomplishing a typical problem of an attack on a series of fortified positions, aided by Marine Corps air support. You train hard at Quantico, both mentally and physically. But when the day comes to try those gold bars out for size, there's a feeling of accomplishment that makes it all worthwhile. Something former Governor Adlai Stevenson expressed in these words when his son graduated.
Let me just say, if I may, that I am proud that my son and that each of you has achieved the special distinction of a commission in the Marine Corps. I am proud that my country has a military unit with the spirit of the United States Marines.
Graduation from the platoon leader's class ends with the traditional ceremony that accompanies the pinning on of bars. It also means the beginning of a 5-month special basic course for newly commissioned officers, where you will learn the amphibious tactics around which the Marine tradition is built. Upon completion of basic school, you're assigned to the duty which you can perform best, as duty at sea on the ships of the Navy. Flying with the Marine Air Wing. Or on the ground, teaching the utilization of modern weapons, such as you may be offered a regular commission, the opening of a new career, which will include advanced schooling at Quantico, leading to promotion. The platoon leader's class starts you on the way to become a Marine officer, leader of men.